Okey. Pak Panca boleh nampak ke apa yang saya share sekarang di skrin? Alia,
Nampak saya.
nampak? Okey, so kalau nampak, saya boleh teruskan. Okey, so dari masa ke semasa kalau ada masalah gangguan teknikal slide tak bergerak ke apa semua, tolong bagi tahu saya awal. Jangan biar saya dah berlanjut cerita macam-macam tu baru kamu kata dah dekat setengah jam baru beritahu slide tak bergerak. So kalau saya explain dia punya working solution, then slide tak bergerak ataupun pen dakwah tak bergerak, then inform me earlier. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon to everyone. So as usual, we begin the session with dua. Okay, hoping that blessed from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for whatever things that we do in our daily life. For a non-Muslim, on your own. For a Muslim, we begin our kitab Al-Fatiha. Okay, so this is the first question. Okay, given the point of A, B, and C, find the equation of plane for A, B, and C. Find the parametric equation of line passing through the point of the D, perpendicular ABC, and find the intersection point between the line L and the plane of ABC. So now, guys, girls, given the point of A, B, and C. So given that A, B, and C, find the equation of plane. So wait. Okay. Equation of plane by as we know that given as an R dot N equal to A dot N. So the key of this equation is the normal of the plane. Sekejap. Okay. The key is the normal of the plane as we know that. Let's say this is the surface of the plane. Ini permukaan satah tersebut. So we got a point of A, B, and C. So for the equation of plane, this is the key, the N. As we know that we must find the vectors of AB and vector of AC. So from there, we'll find out the vector of normal of N. Okay, from the vector of normal of N, we substitute into this equation and use any coordinate of A. It's either A, B, or C. Either one is all up to that. So now, from O to A plus A to B equal to OB. Just imagine that there is a coordinate of origin point of O0, 0, 0 to the coordinate of A, O to A to B equal to OB. So use the coordinate of A, B, and C. So from 0, 0, 0 to coordinate of A, so we got OA and then AB. So then AB equal to OB 2, 1, 3 minus OA 1, 0, 1. Okay, so then 2 minus 1 equal to 1. 1 minus 0, 1. 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Okay, so then, and also, according we call the vectors from O to A to C equal to OC. OA plus AC C equal to OC. So then vector of AC, OC minus OA. So then C, what is the coordinate of C? 0 to 4. Minus OA, 1, 0, 1. So then 0 minus 1, negative 1. 2 minus 0, 2. 4 minus 1 equal to 1. So if I write this in what we call the proper vectors, is said I plus j plus 2k. And this is negative I plus 2j plus k. But then for me, right in this form is more than enough. Okay, it's all up to you then. And next, equation of plane, we need to find the vector of normal where n equal to AB cross AC. So then we got I, J, and K. Okay, we got 1, 1, 2, negative 1, 2, 1. So then, okay, to find the vectors of I, so we hide the element of I, then we added J and K. 1, 2, 2, 1. 1 times 1 equal to 1 minus 2 times 2 equal to 4I. Minus, hide the element of j, then you get 1, negative 1, 2, 1. So 1 times 1 equal to 1 minus 2 times negative 1 minus 2 j plus with k. Okay, so class, for this process, there's we call alternate the sign of positive here, negative here, and positive here. Okay, so please remember that. So then for k, hide the element of k, so we get 1, 1, negative 2, negative 1, 2. So 1 times 2, 1 times 2 equal to 2, minus 1 times negative 1 equal to negative 1. So then I write it in the simplest form. 1 minus 4, negative 3i, minus, 1, negative, negative, become positive. So 1 plus 2 equal to 3 times negative minus 3k. And then 2 times negative, negative, negative become positive. So 2 plus 1 equal to 3k. Okay. Negative 1, 2. Wait, do I make a mistake here? 0 minus 1 equal to negative 1. 2 minus 0, 2. 4 minus 1 equal 4 minus 1. Okay, kenapa negative 1? Sorry. sorry. Supposedly 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Okay, so in this case, 1, negative 1, 2, supposedly 3 here. Okay, I make a mistake, sorry. So then, 1 times 3 equal to 3, minus 2 times 2 equal to 4, I minus 1 times 3, minus 2 times negative 1, minus 2, plus, 1 times 2 equal to 2, 1 times negative 1 equal to negative 1. So 3 minus 4, negative 1. 3 plus 2 equal to 5, minus 5. Minus 5, yes. And 2 plus 1 equal to 3. So then, equation of the plane. Equation of the plane, x, y, z dot n, where n is negative 5, negative 1. Negative 1, negative 5, and 3 equal to A, where A, okay, you can choose A or coordinate of A, B, or C, either one. I choose, make my life easier, I choose A equal to, okay, the coordinate of A, which is 1, 0, 1, dot n, negative 1, negative 5, and 3. So then, negative 5x minus 5y, sorry, negative 1 again. Okay, negative 1. So negative x minus 5y plus 3k equal to 1 times negative 1 equal to negative 1, 0 times negative 5, 0, 1 times 3 equal to 3. So equal to 2. Okay. So the first negative x minus 5y plus 3k equal to 2. Okay, find the parametric equation of line passing through the point of D perpendicular to the plane. So what about this? Okay, sekejap eh. Okay, find the parametric equation of line that passing through the point of D and perpendicular to the plane of A, B, and C. Perpendicular means that, class, if this is the surface of the plane, so parametric equation of line L passing through the point of D and perpendicular to the plane of ABC. What is perpendicular? Can anyone say something to me? Class. The line of L perpendicular to the plane.
The line is 90 degrees to the plane.
Okay, the line is 90 degrees to the plane. So just imagine that this is the surface of the plane. Nampak atas kan? Nampak kan? Okay. So
Nampak?
this is this is the surface of the plane, and just imagine that there is a line which is passing through the pass through the point of D perpendicular to the plane, which is 90 degree to the plane. Okay. So then equation of the plane which is negative x minus 5y plus 3k equal to 2, or if I just make it like this, x, y, z, which is negative 1, negative 1, negative 5, sorry. Negative 1, negative 5, and 3, which is equal to 2. Again, this is our reference. The normal of the plane is our reference. Can we just simply
Sir,
use the,
for the equation pi, where did k come from for 3 plus 3k?
again, from where that?
For the equation pi, negative x plus 5y plus 3k equals 2.
Mhm.
Why why is k, where did k come from if it's x, y, z?
Oh, Z, K. I, J, and K. Sorry. I, J, and K. Supposedly X, Y, and Z. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, so
Okay, thank you, sir.
vectors can 3i plus, we call negative I minus 5j plus 3k. okay, I, J, and K. So multiply with the vectors of x, y, and z and become negative x minus 5, 5 plus 3z. Sorry. Okay, thank you. So now class, the end of the plane is our reference because the end is 90 degree to the surface. So find the parametric equation of line pass through the point of D, negative 1 to 1, negative 2, 5, perpendicular to the plane. So can we just simply, okay, if this is equation of, okay, equation of a straight line of L, R equal to A plus scale of T with a V. Can we just simply take this N as our V here? Boleh ke tidak? Class, if we form a straight line, okay, L, which is L perpendicular to the plane. This L is perpendicular to the plane, which means that this line of L and this normal, they are parallel. They're selari. So if I just take this, we call the vectors of n, the normal of the plane, become the v of the line, and a, okay, using the d, 1, negative 2, 5. So then x, y, and z equal to a, 1, negative 2, 5, plus with t, a scalar of t, and v is the n here, the normal of the plane, negative 1, negative 5, and 3. So x equal to 1 minus t, sorry, x equal to 1 minus 1t minus t, y equal to negative 2 minus 5t, and z equal to 5 plus 3t. Okay, so this is a parametric equation of the line L, and find the intersection point between the line L and the plane of ABC. So now find the intersection point between the line L and ABC. Intersection point means that just imagine that the line of L, sekejap the line of L, intersection, okay, intersection point between line and the plane, line of L, from down here, passing through the plane. And this line of L, I mentioned told you just now, it is parallel to the vectors of n. So now, what is the find the intersection point? Let's use x, y, and z. Substitute into the x, y, and z. Okay, so this one, we already get it here. So then, negative x is 1 minus t minus 5, and y is negative 2 minus 5t. Okay. Okay. The first one, there you go. The second part here, and then z5 plus 3t. Okay. 3z plus with 3, and z is 5 plus 3t. Okay. Equal to 2. Okay, so this one is substituted here. Okay, negative x minus 5y plus 3z. Z is 5 minus 3t. So let's find out now what is the value of t. Negative 1 plus t plus 10, negative 5 times negative 2, positive 10. -5 with -5 plus 25t plus with 15 plus 9t equal to 2. So t plus 25, 26. 26 plus 9, 35. T equal to okay. What we get the response here? So then -1 plus 10. -1 plus 10 is 9. 9 plus 15, 24. 24 bring to the other side become -24. So 2 minus -24 is -22. Then t equal to -22 divided by 35. So again now we are going to use this value of t. Then we substitute to each of this. We got t here, and t here. So substitute one by one. And finally, it gives you, okay, for x, 1 minus -22 over 35, y equal to -2 minus -22 over 35, and z is also 5 plus 3 times -22 over 35, and x equal to, the first one is 57 over 35, y equal to 8 over 7, and z equal to 109 divided by 35. So the coordinate of intersection is all yang kamu nampak sini, x, y, and z. Okay, so the point of intersection equal to 57 over 35, 8 over 7, and 109 divided by 35. Okay, so the solution for question number 1. Okay, question 2. The discrete variable x can take values of 0, 1, 2, 3 only, given that, okay, find property of x equal to 2. Okay, so this all the information given, then x less than or equal to 2, and then x less than or equal to 1, and the expected of x. So property of x equal to 2 is like this, something called x less than or equal to 2 minus property of x less than, okay, sorry, greater than blah. Okay, less than or equal to 2 minus property of x less than or equal to 1. Okay, so then it is 0.7 minus 0.55 equal to, is supposedly then 0.7 minus 0.55 or what? 0.15. Okay. Okay, second question is construct a probability distribution table for x. Okay, this is a solution for question A. Find probability of x equal to 2. Done here. So then x and probability of x. So we got 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, probability of x equal to 2. 0.15. Okay, what else do we need to find here? Okay, class, when we have property of x equal to 2, okay, this one here. as we know that total of all the probabilities are equal to 1. So the total of probability of x, which is equal to 1, minus probability of x less than or equal to 2. Okay, the total means that the probability of x equal to 0 plus x equal to 1 plus x equal to 2 plus x equal to 3 equal to 1. But then we like to find the probability of x equal to 3. X equal to 3, okay, this one, which is probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2. 1, 0, 1, 2. So then, which is 1 minus this 0.70 equal to 0.3. So write down here 0.3. What else? Okay. Just imagine that if we put this as a P and Q, okay, P property of Px, P and Q plus this and this, P plus Q plus 0.15 plus 0.3 equal to 1. Because, okay, next is given that, okay, expected of x equal to 29 over 20, which is 0 times P plus 1 times Q plus 2 times 0.15 plus 3 times 0.3 equal to 29 over 20. Ada yang tak apa, mute speaker ke? Ada yang tak mute speaker ni? Okay, sorry, ada gangguan sikit. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, 0 times P equal to 0. So what we have here now? 1 times Q equal to Q plus 2 times 0.15, berapa Class 2 times 0.15,
0.3.
0.3, and 3 times 0.3, 0.9, right? Okay, 29 over 20. So Q equal to 29 over 20 minus 0.3 minus 0.9 equal to, can somebody find an answer for me? 29 over 20 minus 0.3 minus 0.9, where these two,
0.25.
pardon?
0.25.
0.25. Is that it? Probability of x equal to 1, 0.25. Okay. So then we may fill in the box here. So Q is 0.25. And what's the last here? Okay. Probability of x equal to 0, which is 1 minus the total of probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2 plus probability of x equal to 3. So 0.25 plus 0.5 plus 0.3, 1 minus 0. Okay, 0.25, 0.15, 2, 3, 0.4, 0.7. Then probability of x equal to 0 is 0.3. There you go. Okay, so 0.3, 0.25, 0.15, and 0.3. So that's how we play with all the formulas and the information, and we find out the value of P and Q one by one slowly. Okay, question 3. Past record shows that probability of a bowling player managed to score more than 100 points per match. Okay. He plays 7 matches in a particular day. He is considered to have won the match if scored more than 100 points in one match. So now, what type of distribution that we have here? Past record. Okay, past record show the probability bowling player managed to score more than 100. Score more than 100 points per match is 0.25. Okay. He can play 7 matches in a particular day. He's considered to have won a match. He scored more than 100 points in one match. So, what is the probability? Okay, now the question is, what is the probability that he lost more than 4 matches on a day? So, X binomial distributed. So, class, we might think that if the players, okay, score than 100, then he got 0.25, he is success. In this case, look at the question. What is the probability that he lost more than 4 matches? Lost the match. Lost the match means that, okay, he plays 7 matches in a particular day. So the number of a trial is 7, and we take that 0.75 as a probability. Kita consider the probability of success is 0.75 because we are talking about he lost the game. Okay, so now probability of x greater than or equal to 4, or lost the more than 4 match. Okay, lost more than 4 match, probability of x greater than 4 equal to probability of x equal to 5 plus probability of x equal to 6 plus probability of x equal to 7. Okay, so you may use the equal because the number of this is 0.75 is greater than 0.5. So we may either use the formula that we call the statistical book, kita akan reverse sedikit, or you can just simply use the formula of 7C 5, 0.75 to the power of 5 and 0.25 to the power of 2 plus 7C6, 0.75 to the power of 6, 0.25 to the power of 1 plus 7C7, 0.75 to the power of 7 and 0.25 to the power of 0. Okay, so use a calculator, find the properties of each of these one by one. They give you 0.31146 plus with 0.31146. Then plus with 0.13348. So the total of this is 0.7564. Find the mean and variance for the numbers of lost matches for the day. So expected of x for this one here is 7 matches times with 0.75. Okay, purata dia kalah dalam game tersebut is 5.25, and then variance of x equal to 7 times 0.75 times with 0.25 equal to 1.3125. The variance there. Okay, so finish all the questions from we call section A. Then we go to the first question of section B. So given the equation of this by using Newton-Raphson, find the root of the equation correct to 3 decimal places. Okay, so in this case, the question wants us to find the root equation correct to 3 decimal places, taking 1.5 at the first approximation. So class, listen to this. In this situation, the question is already give you the first value of x naught, the first approximation, which means that you are not allowed to use any values of x beside 1.5. Meaning, if you begin the process with 1.3, 1.4, 1.6, 1.7, yes, kamu akan dapat jawapan yang sama. The exact value, we call the correct answer. But then because you begin with the incorrect or not the value that given them, so we will make, because kita akan minus might be 1 or 2 marks because you are not answering according to the question, or might be K0 until the end, J0 keseluruhan kosong, because you begin from the not from the answer, the point that given that. So then fx equal to, look at this, okay, we got ex minus 2 over x minus 1. Okay, so then what about this one here now? Ex minus 2x power of negative 1 minus 1. So f prime x equal to, differentiate ex. Again, you can give you ex. Differentiate this, negative 1 times negative, positive 2x power negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. And differentiate a constant, negative 1 equal to 0. So then ex plus with 2 divided by x squared. Okay. So now, the first value of x approximation 1.5. So then x1 equal to 1.5 minus, okay, fx e 1.5 minus 2 divided by 1.5 minus 1 divided by, okay, e power of 1.5 plus 2 divided by 1.5 squared. Okay, press the calculator and tell me what is the first result of this. Okay, berapa nilai X1? Anyone? Come on, one of you. Hello? Okay, never mind, I'll give you 1.0999. Okay, so then X2 equal to 1.0999 minus, okay, e power of 1.0999 minus 2 divided by 1.0999 and then minus 1 divided by e power of 1.0999 plus 2 divided by 1.0999. So then x2 equal to 1.0600. Okay, find the root of the equation, correct to 3 decimal places. So in this process, we will extend extra or 1 digit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.0999 and 1.06 is totally different. So we repeat the process x3, the same process like this, and give you 1.0601. Okay, because we miss out 1 here, so we repeat another 1 here, and this is going to give you 0.601, exactly the same. So then the root is 1.060. There you go. Okay, find using substitution. Question of A, u equal to square root of x minus 1. Find the equation of this. Okay, integral of x times with 1 over square root of x minus 1 dx. Or might be if I change it, okay, x minus 1 times x dx. Okay, so I plan to square the function left and right. So then it gives you u square equal to x minus 1, and then make it as a x equal to -1, bring to the side, become positive, so it become u square plus 1. Okay, so now integral of 1 over square root of x minus 1. Okay, okay, square root of x minus 1 equal to u, and then x equal to u square plus 1. And then, wait, from here, okay, u equal to square root of x minus 1, so then du equal to 1 over 2 differentiate of x minus 1 and half minus 1 -1 over 2 dx. Okay, if I differentiate from this u, then saya akan dapat get something that might be not suitable to substitute into this equation. Okay, so might be this is not the substitution that we're looking for. Okay, so let's say if I use this one here, u square equal to x minus 1, so then 2 du equal to, okay, 2 du dx equal to differentiate x equal to 1, and then so then 2 du equal to dx. So then class, x equal to u square plus 1. Okay, so we got it here. This one. And then this, the equation of this, oh, silap. Sorry. This one here, boleh tukar. Okay, and equals to t here. So next is, okay, dx equal to 2 du. Okay, so now integral of 2 times u squared, 2u squared divided by u plus with 2 times 1 equal to 2, 2 over u du. So cut this one of the u here. So integral of 2u to u square over 2, and then 2 natural log of u plus c. So write this in the proper form, 2 divided by 2 equal to 1. Do I miss something here? Okay, kelas saya tersilap sikit. Differentiate of this, supposedly gonna give you, wait. Saya terlepas something, sorry. Okay, 2u become 2u du dx equal to differentiate x equal to 1. So then 2u du equal to dx. So it means that here supposedly give you 2u du. So u divided by this u, then integral of 2u squared plus 2 times 1 equal to 2 du, and you get 2u cubed over 3 plus 2u plus c. Okay, so then 2 over 3 square root of u equal to square root of square root of x minus 1. So then x minus 1 cube plus 2 times square root of x minus 1 plus c. Okay, there is a solution for question A. Use the trapezoidal rule to find approximate value of this with 4 sub-interval. Okay, question A complete. So I clear everything here. Okay, integral from 0 until 2, 1 over 1 plus x squared dx. So in this case, we're going to look into the limit from 0 until 2. H equal to b minus a, 2 minus 0 divided by n. N is 4 interval, 4 subinterval, n equal to 4. Okay, and 4 subinterval divided by n equal to 4, and then 2 minus 0. So then 2 divided by 4, h is 1 over 2. So then, okay, come up with a table. Okay, so we got 1 divided by 1 plus x squared. So when x not equal to 0, the first value of x equal to 0. x1 equal to 0 plus half is half, 1 over 2. x2, half plus half equal to 1. Okay, and then x3, half, 1 plus half, 1.5 or 3 over 2, and x4 equal to 2. So then we got y0 and y4. Then we get here y1, y2, and y3. So substitute x with 0 here. Substitute x with 0. So x equal to 0, 1 divided by 1 equal to 1. When x equal to half, half square is 1 over 4. 1 plus 1 over 4, 5 over 4. 1 divided by 5 over 4, 4 over 5 or 0.8. Okay, and this one, 1 divided by 1, okay, x equal to, okay, this 1, okay, 1 square is 1, so 1 over 2 is 0.5, and here is 0.3077, and here is 0.2. So then 1 plus 1.2, the summation here is 1.2, and the summation in this column here is 1.0677. So using trapezoidal rule, come up with a formula of h over 2, and then y naught plus y1 plus 2 times y1 plus y4 plus y2 plus y3. So then h over 2, h is 1 over 2. 1 over 2 divided by 2. And then y0 plus y4, 1.2 plus with 2. y1 plus y2 plus y3. You get it here, 1.0677. So finally, it gives you 1.1039. Okay. Figure 7b shows the region are bounded by the curve of, okay, given the gambar di situ, the line of y equal to 3x, the line segment of BP, and the x-axis. The curve intersect the line at the point of AAB and the line segment BP is parallel. Find the coordinate of A and B. So find the coordinate, which is A and B here. So y1 equal to y2, which is x squared minus 3x plus 5 equal to y2 equal to 3x. So, okay, this is our reference, the first y and the second y. Okay, so x squared, 3x bring to the other side, become negative. So negative 3x minus 6x plus 5 equal to 0. Factorize this, then you get x minus 2 and x minus 3. X times x squared, negative 3, negative 2. Is that it? Okay, it is not 2 and 3, sorry, because the difference here is 6. So it's not negative 2 and negative 3. And this is for 1 and 5. X times x squared. So negative 5x minus 1, negative 6x, negative 1 times negative 5 equal to positive 5. So then x equal to 1 and x equal to 5. So coordinate of A and B, meaning we need to find the value of y. So when x equal to 1, then using the simplest one, y equal to 3x, y equal to 3 times 1 equal to 3. So then A, the coordinate of A is 1 and 3. So then when x equal to 5, then y equal to 3 times 5 equal to 15. So then B equal to 5 and 15. Okay, show the area of R is 161 divided by 16 units squared. So, class, um, okay, my idea for this situation here now, okay, we are going to divide this into two parts. Why? Because the first area, this area, is bounded by the curve of y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 5, x equal to, this one is x equal to 1 until x equal to 5, okay, is between this curve and x-axis, x equal to 1 until x equal to 5. So to find the area of this, just imagine that if I name this as a B and this part as an A. So the area equal to A plus B. Okay, so what about this? This is, okay, what is the value of y? Value of y, y equal to 3. So here is 3. And this is triangle. This is segi empat tepat. So half of this, 1 over 2 of, okay, x, the distance is 1 and the height is 3. So 1 times 3 plus with integral of x squared minus 3x plus 5 dx from x equal to 1 until x equal to 5. So guys, girls, look at this A. The area of A, dia segitiga, is either use the integration to find the value of A, or you may also use the formula of rectangle, triangle, square, segi empat, segitiga, segi empat sama, segi empat tepat dan sebagainya. You can also use that too. Okay. So then This is 1 times 3 equal to 3. It's now 3 over 2. Okay, and then x cubed over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 plus 5x from 1 until 5. Okay, so 3 over 2 plus with, substitute x with 5. 5 cubed. 5 cubed, 5 squared, 25 times 5, 125 divided by 3 minus, okay, 5 squared is 35, 25 times 3, 75, sorry, okay, 75 over 2 plus 5 times 5, 25. Okay, ini baru gantikan x equal to 5 minus, substitute x with 1, 1 over 3 minus 3 over 2 plus 5. Okay, so I think I need to clear this first. Let's bring up the calculation on the top of this page. Are you all stay with me, guys, girls? Someone please reply, recall, give a
Yes,
feedback.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So I bring this to the top here. Area equal to 3 over 2 plus width. Now we got 125 divided by 3 minus, silap lagi. 125 divided by 3 minus 75 over 2 plus 5 times 5, 25. Okay, minus 1 over 3 minus 3 over 2 plus 5. So then 3 over 2 plus width. Okay, 3 times 2 equal to 6. 1 times 125 times 2, 250 minus 75 times 3. 75, 5 times 3 is 15. 7, 3, 21, 225 divided by 6 plus 25 divided by 6. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. 150 divided by 6. Okay, minus. Okay, make it 6 here. 3 times 2, 1 times 2, and then 3 times 3 minus 9, 5 times 6 equal to 30. So 3 over 2 plus width plus 250 minus 225 plus 150. Berapa? Class, come on. 250. Okay, 250 minus 225 plus 150. Okay, 175 divided by 6 minus, okay, 30 plus 2, 32 minus 9, 23 over 6. Betul kan? 2 minus 9 plus 30. 23 over 6. Okay. So this one here now, make it over 6. 2 times 3 equal to 6. 3 times 3 equal to 9. So now 9 plus 175 minus 23. 9 plus 175 minus 23. So the total is 161 divided by 6 unit square. There you go. Okay. Next, the amount of R, radioactive substance, present at time of reaction is given by the differential equation of this. Okay. Class radioactive substance. As we know that half-life of the radioactive mass, dia akan ada half-life which is akan mereput. So that's why we got it here, negative. Okay. If the initial amount of substance is 100 milligram and decreased to 95 days, so dr dt equal to negative kr. So then separable variables, bring up r to the left side, 1 over r dr equal to negative k dt, and integrate left and right. So then it's natural log of r equal to negative k t plus c, and come up with a we call the constant of e left and right. Constant of e with ln cancel each other, so r equal to e power of negative kt plus c, which is e power negative kt times e to the power of c, and simplify this as an a times e power of negative kt. Okay, so now the initial amount when t naught equal to 0 and the amount of m naught equal to 100 milligram, and then decreases to 90 milligrams. So T1 equal to 5, and then M1 equal to 90 gram. Okay, so we are going to use these two economical information to find out what is the value of A and what is the value of K here. So when T equal to 0, 100 milligram, are not equal to A, which is A, the amount of R, so R not equal to 100 milligrams. So 100 equal to A, e power of negative K, where T equal to 0. So this give you 1. So then A equal to 100. So the equation is R equal to 100 e power of negative kt. That's not all. We are going to use the second information to find out what is the value of k here. Tak ada space sangat. So when t equal to 5, so then R equal to 100 of e power of negative k and t equal to 5. So then now use the natural log of R equal to, what about this? When R equal to 50, okay. The time amount when substance is 50 milligram. Oh, no, before that, the first one here, 90. When T equal to 5 and R1 equal to 90, sorry, it is 90 milligram equal to 100 e power of negative 5k. So 90 divided by 100 is 0.9 equal to e power negative 5k. So natural log of 0.9 equal to natural log of e power of negative 5k. So then what we get then? Natural log of 0.9 equal to negative 5k. So then k equal to negative 5 divided by natural log of 0.9 berapa? Class natural log of 0.9. Dah tak ada orang kan ni? Hello? Natural log of 0.9. Okay. It is negative 0.10536. So then k equal to negative dipegang positif. So then 5 divided by 0.10536 equal to betul ke ni? Natural log of 0.9. Okay. 5 divided by 0.10536. Saya silap mana ke ni? Because the answer for K is 0.0211. Oh, silap. Sorry. Okay. Sekejap. No, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah. Apa pukul dulu? Saya WhatsApp dengan siapa ID semalam, dia kata dia boleh dibantu. So maknanya letak nama ID balik and then sikit tambahan. Okay, bagi file. Okay, sorry guys, still jaga gua sikit. So this one supposedly natural log of 0.9 divided by -5. So then K equal to 0.0211. Okay, so now it's time for us to write down the equation completely before we solve the question of A, B, and C. Okay, question of A. So when the R equal to 50 milligram, so the T is, okay, it is R equal to 100 e power of negative 0.0211 NT. So the question of A, when R reach 50 milligram, so then 50 equal to 100 e power of negative 0.0211 times T. Okay, so 150 divided by 100, it is 1/2 e power of negative 0.0211 times T. So natural log of 1/2 equal to negative 0.0211 times T. So then T equal to negative 0.02, no, again, sorry. So bring this down here. So natural log of 1/2 divided by negative 0.0211. Okay, natural log half, which is actually equal to natural log of 1 divided by 2. Okay, natural log half, which is negative 0.693147 divided by negative 0.0211, negative, positive here. So the answers is T equal to 32.85 seconds. Okay. Second ke? Sebab kita main guna substance and in 5 days. So, not 32 seconds, 32 days. Okay, 32.85 days. Sorry. Okay, now for question B. So question B, amount of reactive after 10 days. So T equal to 10. So then R equal to 100 e power of negative 0.0211 and T equal to 10. So class, press the calculator for this, and this is gonna give you 80.977 milligram. Okay, use a calculator then. Okay, next question then. The continuous random variable x and probability density function given that where k is a constant, show that k is 1 over 8, find the value of q such that probability is here 1 over 4. Okay. So class, we only have one function from -2 until 2. Okay, we got k, 2 minus x, and the rest of these are 0. The function is 0 and 0. So integral, as we know, the integral of 0 dx equal to 0. Okay, so actually that okay. So actually the integral from negative infinity until -2, 0 dx plus -2 until 2 k 2 minus x dx plus with integral from 2 to infinity 0 dx equal to 1. Okay, so 0 here and 0 here. So only this function left. So integral of this k 2x minus x squared over 2 from -2 until 2 equal to 1. Okay, then k, substitute 2 times 2 equal to 4, and then 2 squared equal to 4 divided by 2 equal to 2, minus -2 times 2 equal to -4, minus -2 squared equal to 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. So then 4 minus 2 equal to 2, -4 minus 2 equal to -6. Negative times negative become positive. So 2 plus 6 equal to 8, k equal to 1. Then k is 1 over 8. There you go. Find the value of q such that px less than q, x less than or equal to q is 1 over 4. Okay, this is continuous. So it means that 1 over 4, okay, quarter of this. So integral from -2 until m, okay, okay, until q, okay, for 1 over 8, 2 minus x, dx equal to 1 over 4. So 2 divided by 8 is 2 over 8, 1 over 4. Integrate 1 over 4 is 1 over 4x. And then minus 1 over 8x squared divided by 2 from -2 until q is 1 over 4. Okay, so then 1 over 4x minus 1 over 16x squared from -2 until q, which is 1 over 4. So substitute q. 1 over 4 q minus 1 over 16 q squared minus negative 2. Negative 2 divided by 4 is negative 1 over 2. Negative, okay, negative minus, and then negative 2 divided by 16 is negative 1 over 8 equal to 1 over 4. Okay, so then 4 times 4, 4q minus q squared divided by 16 minus, okay, make it, okay, negative, this is negative 1 over, okay, 2 times 4, 4 over 8, and then negative, negative become positive, so negative 2 square go 4, 4 over 16, 1 over 4. Okay, so class, the question that we got the answers did not give me the value of q, but then can we just, I just let all of you to find the value of q for this question? Okay, let's find the, oh, there is one here. Find the value of q such that pxq is 1 over 4. Okay, so the value of q here, okay, negative 2 square equal to 4. 4 over 16 supposedly is 1 over 4. Okay. Yang ini saya rasa saya serah pada kamu untuk carikan jalan kerja dia. But then for this, it's supposed, okay, down here give you 1 over 8 2q minus q square over 2 minus negative 4 minus 2 equal to 1 over 4. So that we get 2q minus q square over 2 plus 6 equal to 2. Okay, so lastly, try to find out the value of q, which is 2 minus 2 square root of 3. And then the next q is q1 because it's a quadratic here. It's a quadratic, so you got 2 value of q. And q2 equal to 2 plus 2 times square root of 3. Okay. So, okay. And then because the first one here, this is 5.46. And this is negative 1.46. So from the domain of negative 2 until 2, then this is not the answer. So the answer is 2 minus 2 times square of 3 equal to negative 0.146. Okay. Okay, so now the function is fx equal to 1 over 8, 2 minus x for x in between negative 2 until 2 and 0 otherwise. So now find ex, expected of x, which is integral of x times 1 over 8, 2 minus x dx from negative 2 until 2. So then 2 times, okay, 2 divided by 8, 1 over 4 times x, integral of 1 over 4x. And then minus 1 over 8, x times x equal to x squared dx. So then it is now 1 over 4 x squared over 2 minus 1 over 8 x cubed divided by 3 from negative 2 until 2, and simplify this as a x squared over 8 minus x cubed divided by 24. Okay, so for this one, okay, for this one, expected of this, substitute 2 first. 2 squared equal to 4. 4 over 8 minus 2 cubed equal to 8 divided by 24 minus, okay, negative 2 squared equal to 4. 4 over 8 minus negative 2 cubed equal to negative 8 divided by 24. Okay, so for this one, 4 over 8 minus 4 over 8 equal to 0, negative, negative, positive, positive times negative, negative, so negative 8 over 24 minus 8, negative 16 over 24. Okay, so find the variance of x. Variance of x, you need to find another one. So we go separately. Okay, okay, expected of x squared, which is integral of x squared 1 over 8 2 minus x dx. So then integral of x squared 2 over 8 is 1 over 4 x squared minus x squared divided by 8 times negative x minus x cubed divided by 8 dx. Okay, so 1 over 4 x squared x cubed divided by 12 minus x power 4. X power of 4 divided by 32 from negative 2 until 2. Okay, this is expected of x. So then 2 cubed equal to 8 over 12 minus 2, 2, 4, 8, 16 over 32 minus negative, negative 8 over 12 minus 16 over 32. So then negative, negative become positive. So negative 16 over 32 plus 16 over 32, 0. So 8 plus 8, 16 over 12. So then variance of x, which is 16 over 12, minus expected of x squared, which is negative 16 over 24, equal to, okay, so for this one, which I think that, okay, try to finalize the answers of this, because I'm quite confused with this one here. Which is supposedly 8 over 9. I have no idea betul ke tidak. Cuba cari nanti ya. 8 over 9. Because, okay, this is 4 over 3. And this is negative 2 over 3. Okay, betul. Okay, 8 over 9. This is correct, so this is the one. Okay, question number 5. Number 6. Okay, the total of probabilities here, the total of all the probabilities of x, which is equal to 1. So 3k minus 1 plus k plus k plus 1 minus 2k equal to 1. So 3k minus 1 plus k 2k plus 1 minus 2k equal to 1. So negative 1 plus 1 equal to 0, 3 plus 2 equal to 5, minus 2 equal to 3k, then k is 1 over 3. K 1 over 3, yes. So find expected of x. So expected of x, which is, okay, first thing, okay, k is 1 over 3. So 3 times 1 over 3 equal to uh, 3 times 1 over 3 minus 1. So 3, 1 minus 1 equal to 0. And then this is 1 over 3. Another of 1 over 3. And 1 minus 2, 1 over 3. So 3 over 3 minus 2 over 3, 1 over 3. Betul ke ni? K is 1 over 3. Okay. Wait. This is also 1 over 3. So 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 equal to 1. Yes, that's it. So then 1 times 0 plus 2 times 1 over 3 plus 3 times 1 over 3 plus 4 times 1 over 3. So 0 here. So you got 2 over 3 plus 1 plus 4 over 3 equal to expected of x equal to 3. Okay. 2 over 3 plus 1 plus 4 over 3 equal to, this is 3 over 3. So 2 plus 3 equal to 5 plus 4 equal to 9 over 3, which is equal to 3. Okay. And then verify that variance of x is 2 over 3. So before we look at the variance, then we need to find expected of x squared, which is 1 squared times 0 plus 2 squared times 1 over 3 plus 2 squared times 1 over 3 plus 3 squared times 1 over 3. So again, this is 0 here, 4 over 3 plus 4 over 3, like 2, 3 supposedly here, sorry. 9 over 3 plus 4, sorry, 16 over 3. So 16 plus 4, 20 plus 9, 29 divided by 3. So then, variance of x equal to expected of x squared, 29 over 3 minus expected of x, 3 squared. Okay. And in this one, give you 2 over 3. Okay. So the variance is 2 over 3. So now, property of x in between 1 until 4. So class, this is discrete. So means that we are going to find out what is the properties in between 1 and 4, but does not include 1 and does not include 4, which is property of x equal to 2 plus property of x equal to 3. So it is 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, 2 over 3. Okay, next is expected of 2x plus 3. Then we get 2. What about this? 2 expected of x plus 3. So then 2 expected of x equal to 3 plus 3. 2 times 3 equal to 6. 6 plus 3 equal to 9. Okay. And then variance of 2x plus 3. So it is 2 square variance of x, and variance of constant 3 equal to 0. 4 and variance of x is 2 over 3. So then 8 over 3. There you go. And the last final question before we end this afternoon. At the airport, on the average, one plane lands on every 10 minutes. Find the probability. Okay, so now is X Poisson distributed with the lambda or mean equal to 1 for every 10 minutes. Okay, find the probability that not more than 3 planes land on the period of 2 hours. So period of 2 hours means that the lambda has changed. Lambda has changed. Lambda equal to 1 for 10 minutes. So then 2 hours, which is 120 minutes. So then lambda, which is equal to 1 times 12. So 10 minutes and 120 times 12. So the 1 times 12 equal to the new lambda equal to 12. So X Poisson distributed with lambda equal to 12. Probability of not more 3 planes land on the period, not more than 3, which means that X less than or equal to 3. Okay, for discrete, for we call Poisson, the value of the probabilities in the table, it gives you for X, okay, probability of X greater than or equal to R. But what we have here right now is X less than or equal to 3. So then just come up with 1 minus probability of X greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so then 1 minus probability of X equal to 4, just find it in your statistical book. It is 0.9977. So then the answer is 0.0023. Okay, at least 2 planes in a period of 16 minutes. At least 2 planes. So in 16 minutes, just now the lambda is 1 for 10 minutes. So what is the value of lambda for 60 minutes? Okay, so then it is now X with Poisson distributed, which is 1.6. Okay, 10 minutes, lambda equal to 1. So 1 equal for 60 minutes, 1.6. That's it. So then at least 2 planes, X at least 2. 2 at least means that 2 and more. So it is greater than or equal to 2. So you may straightly find that from the statistical book. This gives you 0.4751. Okay, this is for solution for question number 7A. Okay, last one, 7B, is known as distance in meters that a ball can be thrown by the student at a particular school follows a normal distribution with a mean X with normal distribution with a mean is 3.5 and standard deviation is 1.16. So 1.16 square as a variance. As we know that we call the parameter for normal, which is mean and variance. So given here is standard deviation. So 1.16 squared. The school will give trophy to students who throw the ball 10% further from the specific distance. So just imagine that this is a boy. Okay. So then he will throw the ball. The ball can be thrown by the student at a particular school, follows a normal distribution. He will go through the ball to this point. Okay. And then the distance from here to here is an A. Okay, so a ball can be thrown by a student at a particular school, follow normal distribution 3.5, standard deviation 1.16. The school will give trophy to students who throw the ball 10% further. So now, if the student throw 10% further extra from the distance of A, so here is actually 10% times with there we call the distance of A. So just imagine that the distance of A plus with 10% of the distance of A. Distance of A plus with 10% of distance of A. So it is now A plus 0.1A. It is now 1.1A. Okay, so now obtain the distance must be thrown. Okay, 10% from the further from the specific distance. Obtain the distance must be thrown for the student who qualified for the trophy. Okay, the student wants the trophy, so they must recall throw the ball according to the situation here now, which is A plus 10% of A. So then it is now property of X greater than A equal to 0.1. 10% of A, okay, 10% of A, 0.1 A, 0.1 A divided by the total of distance from A to plus 10% of A, which is 11 of A, 1.1 A. 1.1A, and this one here now is 0.0909. Is that it? Let's try. Uh, 0.1 divided by 1.1. Yes, 0.0909. Okay, press the calculator. 0.1A, okay, A divided by A. So 0.1 divided by 1.1, it gives you 0.0909. That's it. Okay, so then property of Z greater than A minus 3.5 divided by standard deviation 1.16, which is 0.0909. Okay, I'll clear all this. Okay, now property of Z greater than A minus 3.5 divided by 1.16 equal to 0.0909. Okay, and then take this A minus 3.5 divided by 1.16 equal to, okay, find the value of this from the statistical book. It gives you 1.33. So cross multiply this, A equal to 5.0428. Okay, so find this in your statistical book, and this going to give you 1.33. So samakan dengan this one here, it give you A equal to 5.0428. So this is a question of B1. Okay, if a throw is chosen random, find the probability the distance is exactly 4 meter. Okay, class, for this kind of question.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the statistic book, when V is 1.33, the value they give is 0.918. So does that mean like when we're looking for Z, if we can't find exactly 0.0909, do we just get the closest value or what?
Okay, saya mungkin tak dapat tangkap. I can't just get what is the question just now, but then the answers, recall the answer scheme that given to me, 0.0909, then this one replaced with 1.33. I have no statistical book with me right now. Maybe we can check later.
Okay.
Okay, so class, for this kind of question, okay, don't get confused. This is continuous, and then we are talking about the bell shape of the graph. So it's not discrete. So when it comes to the continuous, so when we have something A here, there is a space. Okay, there is a space or area from A to infinity. Or might be let's say from here, A, and we have a space area here through the left. But then when it comes to find the property of X, the distance is exactly 4 meter. For continuous, there is no such thing that property of X equal to R. Okay, so in this case, for question of number 2, exactly 4 p.m., I recall property of X equal to 4, then it is 0, strictly 0, because there is no space or time. Recall space in this situation here. Okay, so question number B2, property of X equal to 4, it is 0. Okay, obtain the percentage distance between 3.0 and 3.9 if A throw is chosen at random. Okay, so then property of X in between 3.0 and 3.9. So property of Z here. Okay, 3.0 minus 3.5 divided by standard deviation 1.16, and then 3.9 minus 3.0 divided by 1.16. So this one is going to give you, what is the first? It is negative 0.43 and also 0.34. Okay, so now okay, I'm going to sketch the bell-shaped graph. Okay, negative 0.43 and 0.34. Okay, so then in this case, just imagine that if I, okay, the total of all the properties are equal to 1. So then, for me, okay, for me, myself, I like to separate this graph into 2 parts because as we know that, okay, as we know that half of this, okay, half of this is 0.5 and another half is 0.5. So if I sketch this separately, okay, I get here is 0.34 and this half here, another half, which is 0. Okay, this 0.43, 0.43 and 0.34. So we got here and here. So this is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 plus 0.5 equal to 1. So then let's find out what is this property of X Z greater than 0.43 and property of Z greater than 0.34. Okay, give me the properties of Z greater than 0.43.
X greater than 0.43 is 0.3336.
0.3336, okay. Z greater than 0.34.
0.3669.
Okay, so now I'm going to write down the last final part for this. Okay, for this is actually 0. Okay, this one here, I want this. So this part here is 0.5 minus 0.3336. And this part here now, this is A, and let's say this is B, is 0.5 minus 0.3669. So 0.5 plus 0.5 equal to 1. So A plus B equal to 1 minus 0.3336 minus 0.3667 equal to, okay, actually that this one, A and B is all here. A and B. A and B is all here. Okay. So 1 minus what of 0.3336 minus 0.3667 equal to, come on class, the last one here, 0.2995. Okay. So in percentage times 100, it is for question number 3B here, 29.9%. There you go. Okay, kelas. So, I'm sorry. Okay, saya minta maaf kalau ada tersilap-silap sikit tadi.
Saya nak tanya,
Ya,
yang nombor B2 tu, kenapa probability that distance equal to 4 um, equals to 4 S equal to 4 is 0. Boleh
okay.
saya tolong explain balik?
Okay, I just asked, let me call this to my colleagues, one of my colleagues. Okay, so you may refer to Mr. Musiadi if he can explain it, we call clearly after this. So for what we call normal, okay, there's always a space. So for example, so from 0.5, okay, this one here, there is a space from the midpoint to 0.43. And then from the midpoint to 0.34, there is a space. So there's always a probabilities for normal, okay, for normal, if it's greater than or less than, because bila greater than from some one value to another value, there is a space or area we call time. But then for when it comes to okay, when it comes to this situation, probability of x equal to r here, there is only one point. So kalau pada titik ni, okay, it's only one line. So one line is not, kita kata, does not exist in a situation of normal. Okay, so it is not exist in the situation of normal. So for this one here, we straightly put it as a 0. Okay, so I think that because that is the thing that I asked my colleague yesterday, so that's only the best way I can explain to all of you. For normal, there must be a space. Z greater, okay, Z greater than 0.43. So 0 greater than 0.43 here. Greater than 0.34, there is a space between here. But when it comes to one line, there is no space. So then automatically it is equal to 0. Okay. So that's the best explanation I can give to all of you then. Okay, so guys, girls, from time to time, masih have a ye. Thank you. Okay, so from time to time, I'll try my best to at least produce another one or two discussions. So then, saya akan record sebagai video, and I will share back the video to all of you before your final examination next week on Monday, right? Class. Isnin ke
Hari
Selasa?
Selasa.
Maths on
Selasa. And weekend
Tuesday.
hari wake up.
Okay. So, guys, girls, continue your effort, continue your effort, try your best, and I do hope all of you get what we call the success as you wish for. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Wonderful setup, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.